is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Strong opening. I love it.
What were you writing? You intimidate me because I feel like I should be writing. I don't even have a pen.
Welcome to DBL. It is Monday. You should have a pen. It's August 10th. It's my sister's birthday. I am Tori here with Al, and Lindsay joins us from home. Lindsay? Oh, she looks way more boss than we do. She looks way more boss.
Yeah, you do.
Listen, I had to put a suit on today. I had to keep it serious for Al.
I like it.
All right. I feel like we're talking to the boss right now. All right. I know it feels like Groundhog's Day, but I do have to start with the coronavirus. The pandemic in America reached another milestone. So now I feel like milestone's the wrong word. There are now more than 5 million confirmed cases in the U.S. Among those newly infected are nearly 100,000 children. That's according to the American Academy of Pediatrics. Speaking of kids, that Georgia school, remember this, that made headlines after photos and videos like these went viral last week? Well, in-person learning is closed there today and tomorrow after 9 kids at the school tested positive. Excuse me, now we just have an update. 6 kids, 3 teachers. I apologize for that. Are you surprised by this? Is anyone surprised, or are you surprised that we're going to have COVID forever? Because that's how it feels, Lindsay.
I'm surprised that we're going to have it forever. I mean, every time we hit one of these milestones or these numbers that we talk about, it's just exhausting to know that we can do things to effectively stop it a bit more than we are doing. So like the video that we saw of the kids in the Georgia school, they were not social distancing at all. That same school, like you said, 9 kids are infected. If you look over the course of July, the last 2 weeks is when some schools, especially down south, start to go back to school. And there's been a 40% uptick in children getting coronavirus during those last 2 weeks of July. So I think it's just something that we have to think about. Instead of catching parents off guard and saying, hey, we're canceling school immediately effective Monday, why don't we make a plan to do school virtually, and an effective plan for parents that actually have to go to work of how their kids going to learn and be safe at home.
Yeah, Lindsay and I are kind of talking somewhat theoretically. You have kids out, right?
Yes.
So maybe like pods of kids get together with 1 teacher per 10 students or something like that. How are you feeling? Is this just your arms are up in the air?
Or maybe do school outside.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of restaurants that I walk past have really moved their indoor seating outside, and some streets have even blocked off the street so that the tables are actually sitting in the actual street. You know, we have to rethink everything that we've been doing. Schools are literally built to anti-social distance. They're designed to encourage interaction, whether it's in the classroom or in the hallways. I mean, I taught for 5 years. I know what a hallway looks like in between periods. I couldn't imagine a scenario in which you could properly social distance, especially and that's expecting every kid to follow protocol, which they're not, especially when you're talking about younger kids. So we have to think about like how we're going to retool this and rethink this, and we need to think this out before what Lindsay says happens, where we just have a bunch of kids that get sick, a bunch of teachers that get sick, now everybody's back at home, and parents have to make adjustments on the fly.
Yeah, and a lot of you wrote in saying that Hannah Waters, that pictures that she took, it wasn't that she took the pictures that got her suspended. It was the cell phone policy of the school. She did break that by taking it, but didn't have anybody's face in it, and she posted it off campus specifically for that reason. But she feels it, we feel it. We'd love to know what you think as well. Well, speaking of social distancing, like Al just said, people all over the country were not social distancing this weekend, raising new concerns over super spreading. So this is Sturgis, South Dakota. An estimated 250,000 people. That's 250,000 people have gone to the city for an annual 10-day motorcycle rally. Check out this scene at a concert there on Saturday night. Hundreds were packed into the venue. In Chicago, Mayor Lori Lightfoot tweeted this photo of people hanging out in a large crowd at the lakefront, and a ball broke out at a baseball game yesterday with both teams clearing the bench after a player was hit by a pitch. Obviously, there was no social distancing there. super spreading events. Al, what do you know about that? What do you feel about this? And what do you think about the baseball team?
Well, the last thing we watched was the Houston Astros. And Linz, I don't know how much you watch baseball, but last season the Houston Astros won the World Series, but was accused and kind of caught, and they were caught and admitted that they were stealing signs
and
from the other
trash
team.
cans.
Yes, and using the jumbotron. It was actually very intricate, and because of that, there are unwritten rules in baseball that when you cheat, the other team is going to throw. So this is not going to be the last time we see that. So I don't expect to see social distancing when it comes to baseballs, as it applies to the other adults that didn't need to, that didn't cheat to win the World Series. I just think people are going to do what they're going to do, Lindsay, and it's unfortunate. But clearly, we've seen that people are not going to break their pattern even for one summer.
Well, Lindsay, in New Zealand, we have a new record, right? We have 100 days now without anybody transmitting the coronavirus. Jacinda Ardern is the Prime Minister of New Zealand. They are back to normal now. There she is right there. Why can't we at least follow some of that protocol, or are we too prideful?
I mean, Tori, New Zealand had an effective plan that was very considered over the top at the time. On March 15th, they made everybody quarantine. Anybody that was traveling had to quarantine for 14 days. They based every decision on science. At the time, they only had 6 cases in the whole country, and they were treating it like you can't travel unless you're going to the grocery store, things that we did months later. And so I think that's why you're seeing New Zealand on the other side of this, is because they had that nationwide, very strict plan.
Also, New Zealand has like 3 people, so let's be honest, we have a lot more population density.
They have an advantage.
They are an advantage, but I do want to say I have a total girl crush on Jacinda Ardern, who has handled fires. She has handled the attacks with the assault weapons and banning them, and now this coronavirus, all while having a child. And I think she's about 35, if I can get a fact check on that, which is amazing. Well, everywhere you look, most people are wearing masks. But how do you know which ones are the most effective? So researchers at Duke University looked at 14 different types and tested them out to find out which were the best at stopping the spread of the virus. The study found the most effective mask was, of course, the N95, which I can't find anywhere, followed by a 3-layer surgical and cotton masks. But the least effective masks were those neck fleeces. You guys have seen them, also called gator masks. They're actually less effective than not wearing a mask at all. Lindsay, what scares me is I've seen those gaiters advertised to kids because they're like easy to pull down and up. I didn't know they were worse than not wearing one at all. What'd you think?
It's so frustrating, Tori, because I can't find the N95 mask anywhere. I literally was trying to get it from Lowe's. I know it's reserved for people that work in hospitals and things, but I was just looking for anything even similar, and all I see are like these cloth masks that a lot of like designers make, and then who knows if they're just fashionable or actually effective. And so I don't know. I have a couple masks. I guess I'm just gonna like start doubling up, because what I've read is that they need several layers in order to be effective.
Lindsay just has an N5 mask. It's close.
No, it's an O95 mask. It's the one next to it.
Close enough.
Exactly.
It's about Oprah.
What do you think, Al? Do you think that, as Patrice Gardner just wrote in, Americans are too prideful and hard-headed? New Zealand, Italy, and China were the worst. Now USA is because of our stubbornness.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've talked about this ad nauseum.
I know.
People are going to do what they're going to do in this country, and I think that's kind of, it's called rugged American individualism, and it's great when you're looking for pioneers in their respective fields and how you choose to live your life, but when you try and get those people that you have programmed to say, hey, you're number one, you're an individual, and say, hey, we're all on the same team right now, people are like, no, this is my team right here.
My team is
one Rhythm Nation.
Done. Well, this will be an uplifting story. We've had kind of a bummer beginning, but we got an uplifting story for you. A black comedian named Karan Harris.
Is it me?
No, it's Karan Harris. Posted a video to Twitter talking about a recent traffic stop. So an officer pulled him over for not having an official license plate. He had just gotten a new car. Harris said he was surprised by what happened next. Take a look at this.
I'm just sitting here waiting on the cop, watching this lady record me. So the cop don't come back for 15 minutes, but this lady do not put her phone down for 15 minutes. This white woman recorded the whole thing. So finally the cop come up to me, he say, all right, Mr. Harris, you're free to go. I said, all right, appreciate it. And I start my car. And I look at that white woman who was recording me, and she looking back at me, and she give me a thumbs up like, you all right? And I'm like, yeah, we good. She like,
That's what an ally is. That's what you do as a good Samaritan at this point. Your camera phone is civil rights in action, and you can do that. What do you think about that, Al, when you heard that?
It makes me happy. As a black man, we'll take all the allies that we can get. Hopefully, Lindsay, one day my kids and your kids and everybody will this won't be necessary, but for now, we'll take what we can get.
Linz, what do you think? I know you've had an experience with your brother recently with the cops. I think also you see white people in the crowd saying, if they're shooting rubber bullets, stand behind me. If my body can be a shield, I'm using it. What do you think about that?
Right. I think there's levels to people that will like to be allies, and then the explanation you just gave is people that are really understanding that every day a lot of black people have to face life or death choices just by doing things like getting pulled over for absolutely no reason. And so I think that this is an amazing thing that she recorded it and is being an ally in that way, because a lot of times if you whip out your camera as a person of color, police get even more agitated, and a lot of the stuff doesn't get recorded. And so if somebody is standing by saying, I got you on tape, like we saw in the case of George Floyd, no matter what color they are, it's very helpful.
Yeah, it's interesting because it used to be like you see someone choking, you run, do the Heimlich. You see someone hurt, you run and do this. And now really, if you see someone of color under police arrest or whatever it is, the best thing that you can do to me as a good Samaritan is take that camera, put it out. Does it upset you in any way, Al, if you see someone do that? Is that like, yo, I'm fine, I don't need that? Does that bother you?
Not in any way. I mean, if you're the people, we've got cameras on us right now. We're doing our job. I know, it's scary, right? So it's like when you're doing your job correctly, you don't care who's filming you. I don't mind it at all.
As the cop, you mean?
Yes, yes. I should hope that a police officer should be like, please make sure to get my good side because I'm doing my job properly, and I'd like for this video to show that a lot of police officers are doing the right thing, so they should look at it as a good thing. And
as we say here in DBL, we know a lot of cops are doing the right thing, but if you're out there and you see it, I say get your phone out. Lindsay, do not go away. You're too boss to go away.
Well, you're bossing around the boss.
Oh,
you're telling
please,
her,
can you not go away?
There you go.
Ma'am, coming up on DBL.
You don't mess up our free Fridays.
Rachel Ray's home goes up in flames. We've got an update on how the celebrity chef is doing today. And here at DBL, we're taking seriously the fight against COVID-19. That's why you see most of our employees are working from home. We'll be right back. Welcome back to DBL. Rachel Ray and her family and her dog, they are all safe after a devastating fire ripped through her home. Rachel, as I said, her husband John and their famous dog Bella escaped the fire that started in her upstate New York home last night. This is the video, oh Lord, that shows the fire engulfing the home and flames shooting through the roof. There's no word yet on what started it or how bad the damage is. Rachel and her husband had been filming her show at this home since March after her studio was shut down due to the virus. I mean, another one hits the dust. I just feel like once you get hit, you can't stop. I feel Rachel Ray after this pandemic, then your house burns down. Lindsay, how do you feel about this? Have you ever experienced anything like this?
No, it was so scary. I mean, when I was younger, we had a small house fire, but nothing that looked as big as that or took over the whole house in that way. But what I thought was amazing is that Rachel Ray sent out this message earlier today and was just like, I want to thank the first responders, and I'm just really happy that my dog, my husband, and my mom are safe. And so to have that type of silver lining and address, you know, the public who wants to know if you're okay so quickly when you just face this type of tragedy shows you like a testament to her character, which is amazing. I'm just wishing her and her family well. I'm glad they're okay.
Yeah, I am too. I think having everything burned down, but having your dog, your mom, and your husband is at least you have something. I mean, that's hard to say. Our prayers are with them. That is terrible. B. Angelique writes in, we're praying for you and we hope everything goes well. Well, there's some mazel tov to be had because Katherine Schwarzenegger Pratt and Chris Pratt have welcomed a baby girl.
Yay!
Thank you, Al. Woo! Thank you, Lindsay. Katherine, I love the delay on Lindsay. Woo! So Katherine reportedly gave birth over the weekend. Although the exact day is not known, her brother confirmed the news to Entertainment Tonight, saying the couple were doing great. Meantime, Katy Perry is still waiting for her baby girl to arrive to pass the time. Her fiance, Orlando Bloom, filmed Katy showing off her bump while recreating the viral Friday Dance Challenge. It looks like Katy has some great third trimester moves. I feel like Katy Perry's been pregnant for 2 years.
Oh yeah, because we covered when she put that picture and everybody was saying she copied off Beyonce.
Yes, the flowers. That's right.
I do like that she's showing, you know, obviously this far along, but she's still in good spirits. That's a big deal.
Totally. And on Instagram, she had a picture of her asleep, and it said Katy Perry, the pooped star, not the pop star. I like the.
I didn't like that. Lindsay, what did you feel about that? Wow. I feel like that was a terrible caption.
I'm gonna have to go check it out.
It was a great caption.
You're not gonna check it out, Lindsay. Stop it.
A pooped star instead of pop star.
I will. What's the problem?
You're gonna scroll back and find poop star and be like, okay, now let me scratch that off my to-do list.
Or Al, welcome to 2020. I'll ask Tori to please DM it to me since she probably already knows where it is.
Thank you.
She's gonna send you a picture of her holding a weird-looking carrot.
I've grown 4 carrots now, I have to say.
They all look weird.
They're organic.
Lindsay, tell her
it's healthy to grow your own food, Al. Come on now.
Not when it looks like that.
Coming up on DBL.
Trader Joe's, what's up?
Shark Week is back. Take out Al. With more thrills and underwater excitement than ever before, we're chatting with a filmmaker who will give us the scoop on what we can expect this year. Don't go away. They're healthier.
Ladies.
Whoa. Take a look at this unbelievable shot from last night's Shark Week special, Air Jaws Ultimate Breach Off on Discovery. The 15-foot breach was a new record for the Air Jaws series, which has been on the air for 20 years. I don't really like that because it reminds me of a whale.
Oh, I was wondering when we were going to do this, like if you'd be able to get through that. That was very professional of you.
Thank you so much.
For anybody that doesn't know, Tori has a legitimate fear of open water and large creatures in water.
Yeah.
So every time my screensaver comes up on my TV, I think about you.
I hate that screensaver,
Yes,
the Apple TV with the. Oh, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. All right, Discovery's Shark Week kicked off its 32nd year last night and continues with more amazing shark specials all this week. Earlier, Brandon spoke with shark expert and documentarian Jeff Kerr to talk Shark Week 2020. Take a look.
Jeff Kerr, thank you for joining Daily Blast Live, and I have to get into it right now because a lot of people are talking about Tyson versus Jaws, where Iron Mike Tyson squared off versus some sharks in the love of science, of course. Now, in your professional opinion, I want to get you on record. Was the former champ scared to be swimming with the sharks?
Most definitely. You know, I've seen Tyson box in person, and he's pretty scary guy, let me tell you. But against a shark, and not in his element in the water, it's actually quite fun to see it. It's fun to see the fear that these celebrities have when they first face off with a shark.
I can't imagine seeing Mike Tyson just showing fear. So your special, Air Jaws Ultimate Breach Off, kicked off Shark Week's 32nd year. Now, where does this obsession with sharks come from?
Well, like a lot of people, I was definitely influenced by seeing the movie Jaws as a kid, and scared the heck out of me, but that fear gradually turned to fascination. Basically, after my first shark dive, I said, wow, these sharks are amazing, and became obsessed with them, and 30 years went by pretty quick.
Yeah, it's sort of like tattoos. So you literally have been swimming with sharks for over 3 decades. Can you give DBL Nation a great story? One, give me something with fear and something just absolutely remarkable.
Okay, I got a good one for you. So obviously I've spent a lot of time filming breaching great white sharks, and one year we were looking to do something a little bit different. I got the idea, hey, why don't you guys tow me behind the boat? I'll be right down at water level. We'll get an amazing shot. I'll tow a decoy. We'll have a shark hit it, and it'll be amazing. I was focused on the viewfinder. I wasn't thinking about the shark could come up and shish kebab me from below. And what ended up happening is we had a shark called Colossus, a 14-foot great white, come flying out of the water about 10 feet in front of me. And I remember looking up at this big belly, this shark belly, gleaming white with the sun on it, flying over the top of me like a scene from Free Willy, and just hoping the shark wouldn't land on me. It didn't, but the shot was incredible, and I guess people say it's one of the most iconic shots in Shark Week history. And the fact that I lived it and experienced it, it's obviously something I'll never forget.
Oh man, everlasting memories, I can only imagine. Jeff Kerr, thank you for taking your time to join Daily Blast Live. Fins up, man. And our Shark Week airs every day this week on Discovery. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration.
Welcome back to DBL. We love sharing your comments. And M wrote me, weird looking carrots come from the ground that has not been properly plowed. So the carrots don't grow straight. More prep, Tori. Here's a picture of my carrot.
It doesn't look, it looks strange.
I also don't know how to plow something.
And you also, that face and just to like rinse it off.
I wanted to show the organic,
rinse
like
it
dirty.
off.
I wanted to show it came from the ground.
We get that the carrot came from the ground, but you can rinse it off.
Okay, rinse off this attitude.
For the
We'll see you
gram.
the same time, same place tomorrow. Bye, guys.